Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 2 between Tonnoman and NoobinAction in the Kingdom of Steel Tournament Round 1. Let's dive right in here to Bobr. And on the left in the red, we have Tonnoman playing 14th Infantry on Maverick Income. And on the right in the blue, we have NoobinAction playing 78 Sturm on Balanced Income. Now, 14th Infantry, a division we don't see that often, but it is a very solid division. It's never been bad. Its Recon tab is bad. It has very little to work with. Its infantry are an okay mix of like kind of elite infantry and really junky infantry. Lots of grenadiers, not Panzergren, but just Gren. But then they do have Buglights, grenadiers, which are fantastic, and they have Sicklings, which are technically bad, but are actually fantastic. And you get Pioneer SVTs, which are basically Axis Sappers, so nice mix there. Your armor tab is actually pretty awesome. You get Panzer II Lukes, which are phenomenal, autocannon tanks. You get plenty of Tigers to work with, and you get Karda Stugs as well. So actually a really nice tank tab for an infantry division. Your support tab is pretty good as well. You get IG-33s and 18s, and you get Stuggies, and you get Ersatz MGs, which are fantastic disheartened machine guns, MG-34s that come in at 20 points, which are actually like crazy good for their point value. Your AT tab, also good. Lots of Pack 40s and things to work with in there, but not much like 2K stuff. Your AA tab, a little weak, but they are Flakverlings, so it's quality stuff. You just don't get a lot of it. Your RD tab is solid too. You get the 210 Mauser, which we see here, and some off map, which is yucky. And then finally the air tab. The air tab is not great. You get some bad fighters, and your bombers in general are very meh. On the other side, 78 Sturm, a very strong division in terms of the quality of the units. The issue with the division is it's expensive. Every unit in the division costs a lot, so you have to use them all really well, or you just won't be able to cover the map because every unit is so expensive. Your recon tab is really bad. Your Panther 26s are nice. Your T26s are good, but you need recon, and it's just an expensive tab. Your infantry are phenomenal. Schützen with double MGs. They're basically like super Panzergrens. You get Sturm Schützens, which are piles. It's one of the only MP44 units in the game that's actually like really good and deadly because there's just so many. Your tank tab is just Stugs. Your support tab is lots of 2K stuff and support guns. Your tank tab, AT tab, excuse me, is a crap ton of AT at 2K. Nashorns forever, Pack 43s, Pack 40s. There's no light AT though. That's the issue with it. You can get very easily run over by armored cars and such. Your AA tab is pretty phenomenal with Flak 43s, 88s, and SDKFZs. Your RD tab is usually a nice mix of RD and rockets, but he's chosen to take all Nebelwerfers here. And your air tab is pretty limited, but you do get good fighters. And your JU-188 is a nuke bomber essentially with two 1,000 kilogram bombs. We're going to dive right in here. If you didn't see Game 1, make sure to go check that out. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the Steel Division 2 content. And consider supporting on Patreon if you love what I do here. Bobr, solid map. I wouldn't say it's any sort of favorite, but I don't think most people hate it. It's a river map that actually isn't painful to play on because there's lots of different bridges to go over. There's 6 bridges, and you can cross the river in basically any point with your infantry. So it's not a bad river map to play. It can lead to some very interesting games. Very commonly, red, which we're seeing right here, pushes on this side to capture this hill. It does not look like NoobinAction has really responded heavily to this, and I can't imagine he's going to be able to stop Tonnoman up north here. And Tonnoman making another huge push down here with Ersatz MGs. That's kind of weird. To use these offensively is very odd. They're probably going to... Oh, no, they stop. But they're too close to this Flammenwerfer. Flammenwerfer are going to just, like, eat them alive. JU-188 over in the skies, finding all the information for him. IG-18 losing that fight. Yeah, I'm not sure what his plan here with this was. This was very strange. Up north, more action. Noob getting absolutely crushed. Sturm Schützen going down, and the problem for 78 Sturm, this sort of situation is even more destructive because every unit you called in was extremely expensive. Panzerschreck is also here to kill this Stug. If Tonnoman reacts in time, he might pick up a free Stug here with this Panzerschreck. Currently 12-12, Tonnoman capturing this flag over the river, and Tonnoman falling back now, IG-33 deployed. BF-109 chased off that the recon plane, and a Nebelwerfer already out for Noob. That's very ballsy of him. He is the balance player. He's got to survive this Maverick push. Feels very ballsy to me to call it a Nebelwerfer right at the beginning when you don't even know if you're, like, ahead or not. Panzerschreck takes out the Stug 3, and let me note, he's not ahead. His entire northern flank getting crushed. Although there's no AT yet to take advantage, he really needs to put something on the hill here to cut off the reinforcement road. I like 78 Sturm, but I also don't. I do think the division is good, but it can get overwhelmed so easily where it just feels bad. You're like, the opponent has so many units and you have so few by comparison. If you need the fact yours are elite units, it just doesn't make up for it. Stug 3 versus Stug 3. But this Stug 3 getting the first shot misses, though. IG-18 gets a pen. Still gonna go down. Armor crack. Does get a pen itself, though. Its dying breath does take something with it. BF-109 trying to chase down the JU-188. JU-188 very fast, but definitely not as fast as the BF-109. The problem with the BF-109 is it's very lightly armed. 120 mil is going to take a long time to finish this thing off. It's probably going to overfly it. Which it does. It can't get a straight shot on. Nice micro there by Noob. Stolstrup loose of the Flammenwerfer. Stolstrup really are disappointing to me. They just, like, kind of suck. Now, these are the MP44 ones, which are a little bit better because they actually can, like, reach out and kill stuff. But Glide Pioneer did get forced off. Let's see if the Stolstrup can represent themselves any better this time. Do kill off that Flammenwerfer nicely. Still 12-12, but remember, Tonnoman on the Maverick income, and picking up these major position up north here is pretty key. Although he doesn't appear to be reinforcing it heavily. He needs like a Pack 40 or something to kind of shore it up. Tonnoman does have the Pack 40s. He should be bringing one in. But it doesn't look like Noob's trying to get back in. Tonnoman currently on a 13-11. Double Stug in. We don't really see double Stug 3E in. We really don't see these in many divisions. They're a solid unit. Fires relatively fast, 12 rounds a minute. 2.2 damage. It's basically like an IG-18 slapped onto a tank. Okay, armor. Does have the heat shell, though, at 100 millimeters penetration, which is better than the IG-18. And for, what was that, 35 points? I mean, it's good for 35 points. It is very good at that price. So now all Tonnoman has to do is clear out this Flammenwerfer here, and he'll have another flag. Surprised he's brought Grenadier DPs in A. I see those a lot in C because you get a higher availability for them. It's cool to see the water spritzing up here. It's one of those things you don't often see. Not many units are standing in the water in this game. T-26 happened to find this Grenadier on the hill, which stopped moving for some reason. And this is all Tonnoman really wants in Phase A. If you can get a single tick by a Maverick player against balanced in Phase A, that's pretty excellent. T-26 goes down. Nice hit from the Stug 3s here. MG42 finding the Flammenwerfer. The Lukes is there, though. IG-18 is also there, though, with its heat shell wrecking that. Ooh. Always nice when your assault gun can kill an armored piece as well. But Glide Pioneer not actually good at long range. It only has its MG42 to work with. IG-18 somehow not able to see this. Call him baloney. Here comes the BF-109, G6, R6. It's 20 mil cannons. Not doing as much as I was expecting, to be honest with you. IG-18, though, now opening up, and with the support of the Beglite, this should be pretty quick. BF-109 G4 tries to get on the back of that, but there is the Flak 43. Flak 43 is a phenomenal AA piece. MG42 still going to get away. Panther Trek coming in for that T-26 here. Something just blew up. One of the Stug 3s from this Stug 3. About 2 minutes left in A phase, and then Tonnoman has to be on the attack. Shooting are so good. Look at these things. They're just chunky. They're just chunky Panzergrens for the same price. They're very, very good. Highlight of the division. This IG-18 is absolutely wrecking. Doing the work, but finally goes down. JU-188 still floating around, giving all that beautiful information. This flag recapture now 1410. JU-88 coming in. These are really not great. High flyers, 10, 50 kilogram bombs. Is it like actually a ground attack? It is a ground attack plane, okay. But not fast enough, really. Nebelwerfer missing completely. There is finally a Pack 40 on the hill here. All the Urzat MGs lost this Schutzen. Oh, man. That's too funny. Attack beacon off target. I don't think it moved that far. Ooh. Shugi picks up a Schutzen kill there. All quiet on the Western Front. Panzerschreck moving to kill that T-26, and that'll open the door for these troops to push forward again. The Schutzen will be a holdup, though. There's no doubt about that. T-26 moving closer to the forest edge. That I would never suggest that. You'd prefer it to be further from the forest edge. Pack 40, I'm assuming it's looking for the Stug 3. Panzerschreck moving. T-26 putting out some very sporadic DT fire. Not sure why it's so sporadic, to be honest with you. Panzerschreck finds it. Down it goes. Now this is all connected. Surprised he still hasn't called AA up here. I would have gotten annoyed with this recon plane. Begleit Pioneer gets smashed by that Schutzen. Excuse me. Panzer II Luke's though coming in to save the day. This little zippy guy. Knows no fear. Look at him go. Brum, brum, brum. I personally would have been terrified to be crammed into one of those things at this point in the war. Maybe early war wouldn't have been so scary, but at this point, everything could kill you. Urzat MG does overwhelm the Pack 40, forces that off. Nebelwerfer going for the Stug 3. A singular Nebelwerfer is really not going to do much. I'm not a fan. If I call them in, I call them in twos. When they're in twos, they're phenomenal. They can kill a majority of targets in a single burst. But a singular one, just it's not good enough. And the opponent just moves, and that's the end of that. Nebelwerfer now going for the 81mm mortar. I don't hate that. That's a good choice, but the mortar is moving. Weirdly on a fast move order. Yeah, and Tonnoman has no desire to do anything about this recon. Anything about... I mean, 78 Sturm doesn't have good air. I'm not saying it does, but, like, the nuke bomber and the BF-109 can be quite annoying and do a lot of damage if you don't have any defense for them. There's a flak verling. Finally coming in. Going pretty deep, too, but he's got this well in hand. He's about to pick up the 15-9 here with this flag. MG-42 finding this Begleit Pioneer. Ouch. Urzat's going to lose. Build up suppression quite quickly. Pack 40. Okay, overlooking this hill now. Trying to find these Panzer II Lukes before they get too far in. One shot. Hits the Stug 3. Nice kill there. That was really the more dangerous thing because that could really kind of shoot back. JU-188 nuke bomber floating about. I'm not sure what it's doing back here. His extra flying, though, is going to let that Flakverling get in. Seriously, what is this thing doing? And now he's going to fly all the way back to the other side of the... Oh, my goodness. BF-109 coming in for the... I don't know what, honestly. Stug 3 finding some Grenadiers for free. Begleit's going to get pinned down very quickly in the open. Have no more MG ammo, so they're going to get crushed. Comes the JU-188. Ooh. BF-109 gets on the JU-88, kills that. JU-88 can't... 188 doesn't get its bombs off. BF-109 might go down to this flak furling. These things are very deadly, especially when you fly directly over them. And he's locked on. Good choice to attack it. But it actually gets away. Ooh, Panzer II Lukes finds the Flak 43. Pack 40 is on APCR, so even if it hits, it's not going to kill this thing in one. Actually, apparently it will. Oh no, the Lukes... No! Why are you running that way? Oh, okay, there's a little line of sight break there. I would have sacrificed that any day of the week to kill that flak. Flakverling getting hit by the Nebelwerfer. Oh, big hit. If there had been two, that'd be dead. Back to my original point. Nuke Bomber wiping out the Lukes there. So you should have just suicided it. Killed the 43. NoobinAction pretty strong down south, though, but Tonnoman on the 15-9 already. Pack 40 gets spotted. And then lost again? I'm so confused. Both these players need to invest in some recon. IG-33 finds the Flak 43. Nice kill there. Nebelwerfer in for the Pack 40, I'm assuming. Nope, actually the IG-18. Nope, just kidding, the Pack 40. And it does actually kill this time. Yeah, Surge that MG's probably... Oh, not probably, he's definitely going to get beaten. And this flag might flip. Six-Ring's coming in to save the day. IG-18 as well. IG-33 already in position, should kill that Schutzen quite easily. Flakverling on the Ju-188. IG-33 taking 6 years to aim up. What's this thing's issue? Bloom. Misses wide. I think that was the Ju-188. That was the big nuke bomber going down. That's a big loss. Oh wait, maybe it was maybe it was the recon, I'm not sure. Big loss nonetheless. IG-33 fires one more salvo, misses completely, and does a runner. Back to 14-10 with Noob grabbing this southern flag. Nice grab there. But another plane lost. A lot of points lost in Air Force here from Noob. Not good. Another Nebelwerfer in. No, wait. No, there's two. Sorry, I thought there was a third. This Flak 43 awkwardly unloaded like 6 miles back. Shoots in over the river, and they are full health, and these Six-Rings are not in a place like a defensive place. Two on one, though. The Schutzen should lose. Oh, but wait, there's more. IG-33. Oh. Could have pinned down everything, honestly. But actually manages to re-grab this flag, get back to the 15-9 double tick. Flakverling going into a very aggressive position. He did lose this one to another Nebelwerfer strike. And once again, Noob was apparently sitting on a crap ton of points and now was about to call in 6 shoots in. He backed off a couple. Oh, no, he didn't. What is he doing? What in the... Okay. Well, you screwed that up, Royal. $16-8 for Tonnoman, though. Six-Ring throwing down with the Schutzen and winning, which is kind of hilarious. I mean, they don't have a great, like, any... I mean, the Schutzen are technically better at CQC, but not by much. Especially now that they're weak and they're reloading really slow. Nebelwerfer... I guess there was a machine gun there or something. Pioneer goes down, though, in the transport to the Stug 3. New making a general push down south. Nice choice to relieve pressure on the northern flank, which is going awful. These two Schutzen still driving through. This Grenadier DP gonna ruin his day. I don't think he's noticed. Yep. Ouch. Ooh. No Riffer Strike fails on the IG-33. You need two, people. Flak 43 being 6 miles away means this Pack 40 going down to the Ju-88. BF-109's immediately in, though. Two of them. Didn't he lose one, too? Which means he bought another one? It's a lot of points invested into planes. And it's not like Tonnoman's not using his Air Force, but it's not that much Air Force. Now another Ju-88 down. Yeah, these just aren't fast enough to be good. Stug 3 F8 going after the Stug 3. Oh, no, wait. Nope, going after the Schutzen. I lied. Reinforcements pouring in. Only about a minute and a half left of B phase. And Noob might be able to turn this around. He's got plenty of time. Although his position up north is really bad. And it's back to a 15-9, which means he only actually has 6 minutes left. Now this position cleared out as well. Ju-88 nuke bomber being used on a Grenadier DP. What the heck, dude? Has he spent on only his Air Force? And now he's going to lose that. He's flying right over the flak lane. The BF-109 is going to get on that. Killed the IG-33 in the Pioneer, but that's a 110-point plane you just lost for that. Can't say I'm... No, wait, that's not 10. 135-point plane. Can't say I'm a big fan of the trade. Tiger now on the hill. Gonna miss that Secretings. I mean, the Sturm Pioneer. Schutzen did get in time to stop this flag grab. I mean, Noob's got a good position down south. Gleitgren unloading. There's a 210 mil artillery going after the Nebelwerfer, and Noob has not moved his Nebelwerfers at all. Which means they are just fat, juicy targets right now. Triple star infantry gonna absolutely cleave unvetted infantry all the time. It doesn't matter what the loadouts are. The 210 is really close. This is a very far forward position. I'm surprised because the Nebelwerfer's here. So, like, I would want to sit it as far back as possible so the Nebelwerfer can't get a good strike on you. Let's see what this first shot does. And the ammo's right on top of it. Misses wide. Fires again. How fast do these things shoot? It's not 8 rounds a minute, it's 3, just so you all know. That's the smoke. He's trying to fall back. Oh, that shot would have killed him. Noob making some nice plays here to gain some flags, pushing into the south. Tonnoman with very little there. But Tonnoman just doubling down on the north. Both players trying to distract from where they're weakest. Arty Shell looks like it's going long. Just short. Tiger coming in. That could help things out a bit down here. Along with some other helpful infantry. 81 mortar going after the Sturmschützen. Should be able to finish that off and grab this flag. I mean, 3 Stug 3s going in down south. I guess Noob has just said screw the north. And he's just doubling and tripling down on the south here. Schutzen caught out. Gonna get destroyed. Grenadier DP do find an IG-18 on the move. They may be able to kill it in time. Did a nice, good bit of damage with their first burst. BF-109 trying to swat that 188 from the sky. Can't do it. Tiger, though, getting involved as well, so this IG-18 should be going down, but the Tiger he missed. BF-109 G4 going to go down to the G6R6. IG-18 does go down. His flag moments from being captured, but it will only bring it to a 14-10, so it's still a single tick. Sturm shoots him down. Well, should be soon. Pack 40 getting some shots on the shoots in here. Nebelwerfer going after the Tiger. It's just a single Nebelwerfer. Tiger getting... Uh-oh. Oh, Tiger gonna go down. Oh, nope. He spots the danger. Falls back. Luke's 2 rushing over the river, but there are 3 Shug 3s here. Probably gonna stop this. No, he's making a little detour into the woods. Noob is just throwing Stugs at his problems. I don't think that's going to do it. Not with the Tiger at long range. 210 now going after this Nebelwerfer. Once again, not moved. MG42 down. Let's see if this round can get the lucky hit. Doesn't look like it's going to. Boom. Other one already in the air. Is that one a little better of a shot? It looks like it's still probably missed too. Nashorn's in. Gonna kill that Stug 3 pretty easily. That goes a little long. Another one coming. Nebelwerfer still has not moved. Only 6 minutes left here for NoobinAction. Does pin those down, they fall back. Flakverling now in to force off these BF-109s, which he really should have been using to strafe something. I'm sure he could have found a target. Another Nebelwerfer in. Only 13-10 now for Tonnoman. Back to a 14-10. Just kidding. And my first number was wrong anyway. Pioneer Fear gets caught out in the open. Probably going to go down. Not a good reason to lose that leader. Stug 3 versus Stug 3. This one gets the first shot off. Misses. It gets bailed out. Oh, that hurt. JU-188 going in. Stug 3 dead. That's what the JU-188 was going after, it would appear. Triple Stug. Tiger trying to reposition here. Going after the Nebelwerfer. Ammo truck died to the Morser. I mean, all Tonnoman has to do is just hold these 2 flags. He just can't let Noob get any further, because it looks like Noob's just going all out here. Tiger E takes out 1 Stug. And, oh, NoobinAction's getting punished again for his stupid efficient shot. Turn off efficient shot, people. It is stupid garbage. These Stugs could penetrate this Tiger. Like, there's like a 25% chance or something of them penning this. But they're not shooting at all because he has the stupid efficient shot on. This is enraging. Turn it off, dude. Yeah, you deserve this. You can also get crits and things. There's all kinds of good things that can happen when your units shoot. But now he's going to lose all his Stugs because of that. I don't feel bad. He just got a pen. And down it goes. Turn off efficient shot, people. It's trash. Maybe on an AT gun from time to time if it's in the woods and you're just... The only purpose it's there for is for an ambush. Of like a super heavy tank. Fine. That's a good reason. But do not auto call in all your units with efficient shot. That is how you lose a crap ton of units. Like these Stugs over here that probably also didn't fire a shot. Based on the pristine nature of that Tiger. 210 takes out the Nebelwerfer. Only 3 minutes left here for Noob, and he's lost a lot of units here. I believe too many to get back into this. Luke's 2, really nice ambush position here, and Noob throws in the towel, seeing the writing on the wall there. 27 minutes, 18 seconds. These players now 1-1 going into game 3, 2310 to 2065. Very exciting game. If you guys enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting on Patreon, checking out another video, and having a fantastic day.